When the war started, I think people ran from Sudan to Kenya.
There are now tens of thousands of people in perpetual flight.
And then that's when I was born in Kenya.
We lost our dad first, and we didn't really know much about him. And then we lost our mom after him, like a few months later.
When my parents passed away, we grew up with my auntie. You always know that your mom's side, your aunties are always like your mother when you don't have your mother.
We used to live in a little hut. It's so tiny that it can only fit 4 people, but we used to live there like 8 of us. Life was harsh. The food, what to eat, security. When you go to bed, you don't think you'll wake up the next day. Because there used to be these local people that live around there. They can just come anytime, knock at your door, and they'll ask you to give all the things you have to them, and if you don't, they'll shoot you.
I was always sick.
She was allergic to some things, and there was quite a time she got really sick that my auntie got so worried about her. Honestly, we were so lucky compared to many children there that had no one to look after them. Since we came here, we've been very, very close to my sister. Like, if she likes something and she convinced me she liked it, I'll be there for her. My auntie used to tell me, you're only 2 together. You should stick around to each other all the time. And I'm the oldest. She used to tell me, look after your younger sister. To her, I'm like a mother, a sister, a best friend. She thinks I'm the best sister on the planet.
Since its inception in 2006, we've always had trouble getting boots, shin pads, money for the program. We've always needed help. And now that we're going to South Africa, it is even more of a burden.
Every single day I woke up just feeling a panic, thinking, how am I going to do this? I'm not ready to start any new programs until we get this World Cup solidified, because if we don't get some personnel on board, people are going to start collapsing and it's not going to work. I don't understand why I get bureaucratic stuff like the Premier's office saying, thank you for your letter concerning FIFA and Football United. We are sending your request to the appropriate channels. You know, at the risk of using very bad language, this makes me extremely angry. Can I say this pisses me off?
What size are these, Those ones? I got a call just last week to ask if we could help her getting some boots and shin pads. So I put an appeal out to our members, and we've raised about 55 pairs of boots and about 30 shin pads. What size are you?
6 if you have. I play for the local club, and it was hard for me to afford the money to buy the soccer gear and everything that I could get. You know, every time they have a fundraising anywhere, I always get involved. I think a lot of people who raise money from Sydney for us to come so far here, I think we have give actually a little favor back by helping, you know, be able to go be a part of Football United.
Gradually, the press and media got interested in what Football United was doing, and momentum started to build.
The Football United program are sending a group of disadvantaged teenagers to Johannesburg to take part in the Football for Hope Festival, which runs alongside the World Cup.
Football United, a team comprising mostly of refugees.
Chilly morning down here in Canberra this morning. We've just played a game against Football United.
And you can help to make the Festival of Hope dream in South Africa become a reality for these special teenagers. Just log on to the Football United website.
The thing about the fundraising was, it wasn't so much that the kids actually got out there, but the kids mobilized people, and the kids were such good sports about always coming at the drop of a hat. Some of the kids that didn't get to go were actually really instrumental in helping the others go, which I don't know if they realized, but I'll never forget. It was so selfless.
My name is Asma, I'm the Community Coordinator for Football United, and I'll be representing us today basically. In the short term, it's been great and successful with the Football for Hope Festival and having these great athletes behind me represent Australia, but we also need government support to keep that running in the future.
I welcome everybody here today, and pleased to offer the Australian Government's support for this initiative. Every Australian's proud of the Socceroos, win or lose, but we're very proud of Football United as well, that they go and represent us in this important part of the whole celebration that is the World Cup.
And with growing Football United awareness came more money and support.
On behalf of the St George Foundation, we'd like to present you with this cheque. I'm sure you'll be able to put it to good use, so thank you very much.
Thank you. We love you.
When the Premier of New South Wales came to give us a cheque of 20 grand, I was over the moon.
Well, it is terrific to be here and be here with you, Anne, today, to be here with the players and see the great work being done by Football United. We're really thrilled about the success you guys are having, and that's why the government's coming on board with $20,000 to support the trip to South Africa.
This is a really significant moment. Football United's been working really hard, volunteers, a number of people for years, and it's really exciting to have the government come on board. And I just can't thank you enough. We've been working so hard, we've been trying so hard to get the attention of the Premier. You came on board, it must be those Ohio roots, but thank you.
My name is Mikhail Shaya Al-Anisi. My dad was born in Kuwait. He was a policeman, then a lawyer. When the Iraqi came to Kuwait, they said, you help the Iraqis, you help the Iraqis. Then they smashed him, they broke all his teeth here.
And the government, they make trouble for us. We was a Bedouin. And they said the Bedouin, they give you a different ID.
Bedouin means, by its very nature, to be nomadic or ever-changing, but they didn't choose to flee.
Then they said, go officers anyway, any country, go.
Went to Iraq, and yeah, I had life.
They said, you not from our country, you from Kuwait. Welcome to us. I moved to Jordan.
I stayed in Jordan 7 years. I didn't go to school, no education or anything. When I was 4, my dad left us to find like a better life for us, sent us some money, and I haven't seen my dad for 12 years. It was so hard to get a soccer ball. Our playing was rocks, without shoes, without gloves, without anything. When we finished from our game, our legs like start to bleed.
He actually likes the fact that he kicked rocks. He's actually kind of proud of it. His father's gone through so much, and sometimes it's really hard on the family, but the love is just so deep in that family. It's just an incredible thing to experience.
When they came to Sydney Airport, I don't believe myself.
Well, that's everything to me now.
Yes, me, it's very good. Yes. Australia has war with Kuwait. I against Kuwait, believe me, because this one moved me away. This one accepted me. This is my country. Important, very important, to make for Australia anything good.
Now I have a country. That's the thing. I have a country to belong to.